ASMR talk show. ASMR stands for Auto Sensory Meridian Response. They're these little, when you hear soft whisper talking like this, you get a little tingle in your head. A whole genre of videos like this on YouTube. I actually looked into some recently. Very creepy, not my cup of tea at all. Kind of a turn off. But we do interviews in this format, and that's just what they do. When I'm not doing public access shows, I am trying to get onto regular TV pretty often. I call it like doing a prank, basically. So like a prank was when I got on the Jerry Springer show and asked the question, or another prank was when I was on the news doing the OJ Museum or whatever. But I landed a big prank. They said don't talk about it, but basically I'm going to be on a game show in a couple weeks, and I'm reading this letter they sent me about all the rules and stuff, and it said no stripes, no plaid, no flannel, no busy patterns, gemstone colors only. And I don't thank you thing from the Addams Family. I don't own any like bright colors or anything. I think it looks fine if somebody's wearing plaid on camera. People have seen it. They sort of know what to expect. Okay. Anyway, I think that's a stupid rule, not being able to wear plaid on camera. And so this is my show. I decided I'm gonna wear this busy pattern today. Really stick it to the man. And you can see he came on and was my own fault. Anyway, we have a great show tonight. My guest is a musician, comedian, and entertainer of the major variety. Please welcome Major Entertainer.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you for that huge intro. I really appreciate it.
If I was talking in a regular voice, it would have sounded much bigger.
I'm glad you're talking in this voice because it does work on me.
Oh, so you're getting a little something.
A little something, yeah.
Have you seen ASMR videos before?
I've glanced at them. I've heard about it. And the funny thing is that, when I was a young kid, it happened to me all the time. But I didn't know it was a thing. It was just a feeling. But I don't know a lot about it.
It's for perverts, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know it had anything to do. I didn't know it was supposed to be a sexual thing.
Well, it's not, and so that's why it's for perverts.
Maybe you're just making that up.
Maybe I'm reading into it.
Maybe you're just looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah, could be. Anyway, here we are. So, Mike. Can I call you Mike?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, I never know if I should do the stage name. How committed are you to the stage name, Major Entertainer?
Not very.
Because you also go by Mike H.
Yeah, Mike H. That's also a stage name. It's also my real name.
I like there's another Mike out in LA, and so you're Mike H.
I am Mike H, the one and only.
Yeah, but if a guy's stage name was Mike,
Yeah.
that would be taken. And so you're Mike H.
I don't think it is taken, and in fact, I've been thinking of changing the name of the whole act to just Mike.
I like that. It's kind of makes you wonder what to expect. Because Major Entertainer, you think costumes, lights, smoke machines.
A lot of people think that it's just a holding place, like it's like a holding place for, we don't know who's going to be here yet, but it's going to be a major entertainer.
Like calling your band Free Beer.
Yeah.
And then people think there's free beer there.
Or there's like a template, it's like your name here, but they just never filled it in.
Would you say that you're more of a comedian or musician? And you can't say that you're a musician who does comedy or a comedian who does music.
I can't.
No in between. One or the other.
Okay. Definitely not a comedian.
Okay. But you perform with comedians.
Yeah. And I tell a couple of jokes just to fit in.
Well, so would like Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would do some jokes and some Jerry Lewis.
It's entertainment. I'm an entertainer. I'm a performer, not a comedian. And I'm not a musician either, because I don't really play anything. And I'm not very good at music in general, but do like to put on a little show, so.
But before you were the Mike H persona, when you were just Mike,
Yeah.
but not the Mike that's going to become the new act.
Right.
Just regular Mike.
Mike, yeah.
You were in bands and stuff,
I
right?
was in bands. I was in a lot of bands, yeah, up in Canada.
And were they funny and entertaining? Were they
Yeah.
serious music?
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess the music was kind of serious, but there was always an element of showmanship involved, and we like to wear costumes and kind of be really, just put on like really wild shows. And luckily, I was with some people who wanted to do the same thing, and we did it. We did the hell out of it.
What's the music scene in Canada like?
Well, Canada's a pretty big place. So, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I guess it's active.
Weren't you in it though?
Yeah, I mean, I was in local bands in Ottawa, Canada. I was like, in all the craziest bands.
Did you ever get any? Because like the Film Board of Canada will like subsidize Canadian like TV shows and
Right.
stuff. Did you ever get like? Did the government of Canada ever help you with your music or anything?
No, I never received a grant of any sort, nor did I ever apply for a grant of any sort, because I didn't really know how to do that. I didn't think in those terms. And I knew it wouldn't work anyway. I mean, they give them to certain sorts of things, and that is not the sort of thing that we were involved with.
You could have flipped the script though, demanded it.
Well, it doesn't work.
Okay, well, put that on the back burner, but think about it.
I think it's too late. I'm out of there now. I'm down here.
You could go back.
I'm not gonna go back.
You don't like Canada,
Yeah, I mean, I like Canada.
but you're not going back.
I'm not going back.
Why not? I go there sometimes.
You do? Where do you go?
I've been to Vancouver and Toronto
Okay.
and Ottawa.
Ottawa, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
You've been to Ottawa?
Yeah, on a tour.
Tour with what?
David Lee Bart.
Oh, you're in his band?
Yeah,
You're in his band.
I was.
So you played probably House of Targ.
So
Was it a video game basement or pinball machine basement?
no, that would have been way more my scene.
Oh, no. I know where you were. You were on Somerset at a little Bar Robo, I think it was called.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I guess it is kind of a small scene then. If you've heard about it, you weren't even there.
I heard about it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, wow, David Lee Bart's playing Ottawa. How did it go? Did people come out?
Yeah, it was, yeah, there were a lot of people there.
Okay.
The whole town. The Prime Minister came.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was cool of him.
You were involved with public access a little bit up there, right?
A little bit.
With Tom Green.
Yeah.
Tom Green, I think, might be the only person to go from public access
Right.
to regular television, mainstream notoriety.
I think he's definitely, if not the only, then one of the two.
He's got to be the only one. That wasn't even American public access.
No.
So,
Ottawa Public
yeah,
Access.
American public access has turned out no one that we would have heard of
Right. I mean,
who's truly a
Yeah, you're
public
right.
access person.
no, you're right.
Maybe Jimmy Kimmel went on public access one time, or somebody like that. But how was the Ottawa public access?
Well, I mean, it was probably like most public access, cooking shows and really, really boring stuff. And then Tom went in and just put on the most insane, crazy, avant-garde, amazing show. And it was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing.
And your bands performed on it.
Yeah,
It was,
two of my bands played on it multiple times, each. The band Brandon Walsh, which is a big that was a band that I was in for years, and we were really tight, and we went on the show, and we were just kind of in a room like this, but there was 5 of us just making the most horrible noise
yeah,
for extended periods. It was something,
it's great. It's magic.
the fun of youth,
Yeah. And here we are today.
Yeah, here we are today, still doing it,
Yeah.
but now we're whispering.
Yeah, but that's where
We've evolved.
Yeah, we're evolving. you describe your major entertainer persona as like an opening act?
Right.
Do you only ever open
I mean,
if you can help it?
I'm a professional opening act. I will open for anyone who needs an entertaining opener, and I'm professional because I've done it so many times. And honestly, I like going out to an audience who has no idea who I am, who didn't come to see me. That's my preferred. I like that, and plus that way there is an actual audience there if I'm opening for somebody who has one.
That's true, and the pressure's sort of off, I imagine, because they're not here to see you regardless.
Right. Right. Well, the pressure's off for many reasons, because usually with a show, the pressure is anyone going to come? And the answer for me would be no. But if I'm opening for a band, like Pinback, in some cities there will be 1,000 people who go. So the pressure is off. There's 1,000 people here, and I'm going to go out and put on a show.
Do you ever get, though, heckled because they're not here to see you, and then you're going around telling jokes about coffee and,
When I open for Pinback, yes, I will get heckled.
How do you handle it?
Very well, like a professional.
So do you just say how do you handle that? You say, do you ignore them?
No.
Do you ask them to repeat the
No,
joke?
I mean, I go. I just feel at the time. I do what I feel is appropriate. I mean, I'll usually work with it, or I'll work it into the show, or I'll ignore it. If it's really a boring and uncreative heckle, it's just ignored.
So if someone's like, "Hey, you suck," but they yelled it, they wouldn't whisper it.
Yeah. That would have no effect on me whatsoever, and it would not elicit any kind of response.
You just keep on.
Yeah, just keep on.
Who are some of your inspirations as opening acts?
Oh,
Like who do you think has really opened to shows well over the years?
The first concert, the first heavy metal concert I ever saw was Ozzy Osbourne on the Bark at the Moon tour, and his opener was a band called Rat.
R-A-T-T.
R-A-T-T.
Yeah.
And they were probably better than Ozzy was that night. So I guess Rat would be one.
So you would be the Rat of comedic music openers.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. They also wrote really good songs, which I also try and do.
You think Rat has written some good songs?
Oh, definitely. They're just they write amazing pop songs.
I just assumed they would be bad.
No, it's funny.
Because their name is Rat,
Rat.
with 2 T's.
Yeah. Of all the bands of that era, just kind of like the stupid, like Sunset Strip, spandex bands, they probably wrote like the best pop songs, like just endless hooks. And they've dated pretty well.
Okay, I'll check out Rat.
Yeah. Check out the song Lay It Down.
Lay it down.
I love that song.
Lay it down. Is that kind of how it goes?
Nah,
Just guessing.
it's got a little more swagger to it than that. No.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you brought your record.
Yeah, I wanted to show your audience
Yeah, please.
my fairly new record. It's called Mike.
So you're already using the new stage name.
No, that's not the new stage name.
This is the name of the record.
Yeah, the name of the record is Mike. It's made by Major Entertainer.
If you ever wanted to flip it, though, the album could be called Major Entertainer, and the artist could be Mike.
That has crossed my mind as well.
It kind of works both ways.
It would work, yeah. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to show your audience the new record, which it's just been out a few months.
Okay.
I'm very happy with it. I really want you to buy it.
Oh, okay. I thought you just wanted to show it.
Well, I mean, it's nice to show it, but it's also nice to sell it. It helps.
Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, listen to it too. You wouldn't want people to listen to it.
Well, once I sell it to them, what they do with it is their business.
Okay.
They can put it on the wall. They can put it on the shelf. If they play it, hopefully they get something out of it, because we actually put a lot of work into the sounds on this record.
It sounds kind of like Sparks. Do you like Sparks?
Sparks are an influence for sure. One of my one of my bigger influences are Sparks.
The keyboards and the high singing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever try to sneak a serious song onto one of your entertaining records?
On this record, there's actually a lot of serious songs. The song Muddled Mind, Thick Fog, which is the third song on side A, is a very serious song. And the song My Lyrics is also very serious. And the song What Happened to Heather is also very serious too, lyrically speaking, and also musically.
But also entertaining.
It's also entertaining.
Good, perfect.
Sometimes I will deliver the serious songs with the serious music and the serious lyrics in a kind of entertaining fashion, and it kind of, people don't realize the, serious points that may be being made, because I'm, sort of jumping around on one foot or something, wearing a glittery shirt.
Why don't you try to do how Weird Al did his tour of the deep cuts, not just the parody songs.
Right.
Have you ever thought about doing a Major Entertainer Unplugged, or actually present them in a straight kind of way?
I mean, they are being presented pretty straight. The way I'm presenting them is the way they are intended.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the glittery shirt.
Yeah, it's all part of it. And,
How has the act evolved?
oh, it's evolved a lot. It's gone from being really, really bad to being really good.
Okay. But when it was really bad, did you know it was bad? Or would you have also said it was good at that time?
Maybe I'm being a little too hard on myself. Maybe it wasn't bad, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be. Right now, I'm definitely more on the path of where I wanted it to be then, but I'm still going to where I want to go.
Which is?
Even better.
Okay. Better how?
Better songs. Better flow. Better audience.
But if you're an opener, I thought you didn't want the audience.
I wouldn't mind growing my own thing a little more. The problem is that, much like you, who wishes that you were on TV, a real TV,
Yeah.
Network television,
Yes.
is once you go as far as you can in a certain area, you always want a little bit more. Well, I'm in the same position as you in that way.
The Major Entertainer headlining tour.
That's irrelevant to me.
So just some people coming for you.
All I'm doing.
Major Entertainer t-shirt. Somebody, you're out driving around, you see somebody wearing one of your t-shirts who you don't know.
Right.
That kind of level.
That's happened a couple of times, but only a couple.
Okay. Do you remember selling them the shirts? Did you recognize them? Or was it a totally...
Usually I don't remember. A lot of them go out in the mail. And also at the merch booth, things are moving so fast and furious, and by that point of the night's nearing its end, so I've usually had a couple of drinks. So I'm not...
That's a good thing about being the opening act, is you're done first.
Right.
You can party.
Yeah, I don't really party. I'm more relaxed.
Well, you can feel good.
Yeah.
You have time to feel good. And still see the headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you get hooked up with these people like Tom Green, Neil Hamburger, Eric Andre, kind of these oddball acts?
Well, for all of them, it was a different situation. With Tom, we grew up in the same town, in the same scene, at the same time. It was the early 90s. We were both kind of kids doing our thing. I was doing the thrash bands with my friends, and Tom was doing his cable access show with his friends, and that's how we did it. And with who else did you say?
Neil Hamburger.
Oh, Neil Hamburger. Well, he and I have been touring together for years, and I was actually a fan of his record label back in the 90s. So I kind of met him, and I was promoting his Neil Hamburger shows up in Canada, and I don't know, we just kind of struck up a friendship. And with Eric, Andre, well, I mean, if that was just kind of, I was working for the tour, and they needed an opener, and I just got the slot. It was real short. I mean, it was a short slot, but it was great fun to do.
So just kind of being around.
Just being around, you know. Yeah. I guess I know a lot of people, and I don't know. I've been trying this so long. I don't know. Something's got to happen.
Yeah, something's got to give, right?
Yeah.
That's what I always say. The whole second side of your record's about horror movies, right?
Yeah, it's the horror suite. Yeah.
Is that just an act, or are you into horror for real?
Well, I mean, I kind of grew up on horror movies and heavy metal in the 80s, you know, so those are sort of the roots, you know, it's like metal and...
So you're not trying to be entertaining?
Well, I'm trying to be
For
entertaining.
the sake of entertainment?
I mean, I think it's an entertaining section of the show, the horror section.
Yeah, but you're not trying to, you know, cash in on the horror fan base.
Oh,
Make
no,
fun of it.
I am. I definitely am.
You are?
Oh, yeah.
Too. So it's a double.
Yeah, I mean, it's got its advantages.
People love horror.
I know.
I've never really...
You don't respond?
I mean, a good movie is a good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But liking something just because it's in a genre.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not for everyone.
Yeah. I don't know, what do you
I
think
mean,
should do?
I would say, I mean, in a way, I think you're absolutely right. I don't like a movie just because it's horror. In fact, a horror movie is less likely to be any good.
Yeah.
Like maybe 5% of them are good, but the really good ones, the really inventive ones, I mean, they're good movies, not because they're horror, because they're good.
You know what genre I can't stand?
What?
Fantasy.
I'm not a big fantasy guy.
Dragons and
No.
castles. It's all the same.
In fact, not only am I not a big fantasy guy, I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
And I also hate medieval stuff.
Yeah. It's just
I really hate it.
all that. I mean, you've just seen it so many times.
I just don't find it.
It's the same.
It just doesn't attract me.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, I like sci-fi
Is that-
because I mean, usually that's just drama in space.
Yeah.
I love drama.
You know what's a good one? Horror comedy. Like
Really?
Dracula Dead Loving It. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
I've never seen those.
Oh, well, Dracula Dead Loving It's not great, but
I've never even heard of that one. That
Leslie
sounds
Nielsen
terrible.
and Mel Brooks. 1996.
I'm not gonna see
Yeah,
that.
you should check it out.
I'm not gonna see that.
It might fit in with your act.
It won't. No.
You don't even know.
I know.
Okay. Horror Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
The movie. Yeah, I like the movie.
Horror comedy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Fun.
I mean, Return of the Living Dead is a horror comedy, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead Part 2 is also a horror comedy, and it's really bad. Really bad.
Think about it, Mike.
What?
Album 2.
I think I'm gonna get away from the horror stuff on the next record.
Okay.
In fact, I've already got a song
Yeah.
that I'm almost finished writing for it. It's called No More Horror.
Wow. Burn and start again. The phoenix of entertainment. If you could open for any act, what would it be? What would fit of a mainstream big act? Like, don't just be like, well, Ozzy Osbourne, because he's the best. Like, what would be the?
I wouldn't turn any of them down, Adam.
That's true. Yeah, I've seen your act actually. So I know you probably would not turn out
I
any
wouldn't.
gig.
No, I would not turn them down, and I wouldn't turn anyone down. No.
Well, maybe I'll get something going. You can open for me someday.
Yeah. Well, you know how to reach me. You got me here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Instagram.
Yeah.
Major Entertainer.
Yeah. Instagram Major Entertainer.
If people want to see you perform or buy your records or anything, how do they do that?
That's a great question. All they have to do is come to a show and talk to me at the merch booth after. I'll have them all laid out. I'll also have these magnets. Oh,
What?
we can't. I mean, there's a profanity on
Well,
that.
that's fine. That's bad. That's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
F the night up fridge magnets. People really respond to these. And we've also got these chrome stickers, which are totally crazy. Do you see how nuts they are?
Yeah. Major merchandise.
That one's for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
But I also have Bandcamp. Just go on Bandcamp. You can order my records. It comes with a free download immediately. I'll ship it out the next day. I put a free sticker in one in every few.
But why not? Why not all of them?
Just trying to keep them guessing. I don't know.
Okay.
Although once I start doing it, I usually just keep throwing them in. Like, all right, I'll give this one too.
Well, hey, if you're out there and you've ordered Mike's record and you didn't get a sticker,
Hit me
order
out.
another one.
Order another one. You might get one.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like
It's
the
true.
prize in the cereal box.
Exactly.
That's really
See,
major entrepreneur.
we're figuring it out as I go along.
Yeah. Well, we're enjoying it. We're enjoying you, watching you figure it out. Make the stickers.
Come grow with me.
Yes, come grow with Major Entertainer. And that's, seems like a good enough place to end on.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Come grow with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
That's
Adam.
the
for
next.
that.
That's the next sticker.
Come grow with me.
Come grow with me.
Yeah, that's
Think
actually
about
pretty
it.
good.
Think about it. What you thought
Or
of
at least it's my next tweet.
it. Okay. Okay.
Thanks for having me
We'll
on
check
your,
that.
on
Thank
your
you.
show. What a lovely and amazing experience.
Yeah.